I just want to say, you look in a great shape, Engin.
No.
Yeah, you look like you came to fight.
No, last time I trained was only one train, like October 20th or something.
October 20th. Yeah.
Yeah, it has been like 1.5 months I didn't train.
Yeah. How is the...
Well, everything is okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we might see slowly you...
The only reason is that like I didn't train is not because of that, because I mean at the beginning, yes.
You did the stem cells.
Stem cells, yeah. Stem cells, they said that to rest like at least 1 month. So I plan to start end of this month. You will say, why end of this month? It's gonna be more than that, because I will follow the Matt Mask way.
Matt Mask way?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Hair transplant.
Okay. I took it, and I was like, it's not that bad.
Yeah, still, you know, this is the same people, same people. They reached me and they said, you know, like, you want us to, you know, do that? Yeah. And I was like, okay.
Can they do me like a facial transplant?
No, this is better. This is better. Yeah, you will never get old, you know. Even when you are 50, you will be like a teenager. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a little bit of a curse, but it's fine. Okay. Yeah, because I saw you. You look skinnier. You look like, but I think it's also. I see you in East versus West. You're always stressed.
Yeah.
Stressed out of your mind.
Yeah, I don't look that way right now, right?
No, every time, like you were here when we had a match, you looked great. And now you look different. I'm like, okay.
Yeah, no, I wasn't that great last time because I was so stressed to lose against you. You know. Yeah.
It worked out. So we are here, the last event of the year.
Yeah.
Before we
great event.
Before we talk about the event, East versus West, how it's been? Has it been great? How does it like? Because we started 2021, right? And it's 2023.
And you were there every event. Even the first one, you are probably one of the few that from international community, and you did even live, you know.
Yeah. Out of nowhere, it all worked out, you know. It all was in the stars. So how's been this year, like just the growth and everything? Because I think you've been working like crazy. No one works as hard in arm wrestling as you. Whatever anyone says, like every day there's a different podcast, there's 20 different posts, and there's already 100,000 matches made for next 10 years.
I don't know. It's growing, and unlike many people says, oh, Engin, you know, I thank them very much, but I don't see that way. I see that we are a community that is making all this happening, you know, people like yourself and me as an organizer, the fans and the athletes and the sponsors, like we were, like I can say that, like there was ingredients. Yeah. Just like someone needed to bring them together, you understand? Yeah. So, but again, I'm only one of those ingredients, you understand? Yeah,
but you're the man. It's still, I know you're humble and everything.
It's not about humble. It's not about humble.
You do so much. It's sometimes crazy. Like I'm like, where do you get energy to do all those things?
Love, man, love. I mean, like I had been doing this even before, you know. Yes. Yeah. So, but just right now we are doing it at another level. You know, you and I, we both have the knowledge, right? We know. Like we will talk about now the event, you know, just all we needed to do, we just needed to step up, you know, just because it was almost dead, you know, during the pandemic. Yes. And people were like, okay, let's do something. And then we started, and this is where we are right now. Yeah. But we all had the potential, you know.
Arm wrestling, like so many things changed, right? In this, like there's especially the approach to things, the involvement of the fans and things like we figured first time I think I noticed like 3 years ago when there were people that were fans but they were not arm wrestlers. Usually like every competition was just arm wrestlers.
Arm wrestlers, right?
Yeah. And now, right, so many people will come to East versus West and they don't even arm wrestle. They're like, oh, first time seeing arm wrestling table.
Do you know the one of the reasons that behind this success, if I can call that success, it is because, like, I am trying to bring arm wrestling where I visualize it. You understand? Like
big professional.
This is the respect I have for the sport. This is the
bars.
This is the love I have for the sport. This is the respect, and I'm like, no, it doesn't deserve to be here. It deserves to be there. But why I cannot reach there right away? Because I have limited power. So we go slow. Yeah. But whereas my vision for arm wrestling is the same where we see the UFC.
Yes.
I don't know if we can reach there, if we will have that sport, because to make that happening, you need to have sports, But, UFC is big, very big, but some people may not like that much of violence, you know what I mean? And then some people like combat sport, physical combat sport with less eating blood and something. So who knows? I always thought that we cannot be as big as them, but who knows? Because we have big potential. Time will show. We are lucky that we have someone like Devon that is really taking attention, because not everyone comes to arm wrestling because they are hardcore arm wrestling fans. They like, some people need to influence them, and they come and then they learn. You understand? But that's not the first thing that they look at it, like arm wrestling. Yeah. And I don't think that many of them understand arm wrestling right away when they come.
No.
But more they follow, they understand that, okay, this is not as simple as we are thinking. There are so many muscle groups.
And more you get into it, and bigger it gets.
It
never stops.
Right? Yeah. Even I am confused, People think I'm knowledgeable, but you are knowledgeable. But when you know everything, it doesn't mean that you should be doing everything that you know. You need to pick the right things, because you can do many things, but you cannot train many things. If you train many things, you will not be successful. You need to pick the right ones, and that is the problem starting.
That is good coaches, good teams, and it's the growth has been crazy. And like you said, I think the most important person in arm wrestling is Devon. Like, Devon is doing things on so many levels, right? He has a match, it's the most interest we ever get, like, because he's Devon, right? When he's in the match, he pulls great arm wrestling.
His synergy, I see, like if there is something, when, like, Devon alone is not everything.
Yeah.
But whenever you bring Devon, boom, together with Dennis, then it's that synergy is just, Devon is just multiplying everything that is his, the part of it, but more we go, like, whenever I start organizing the event, one of my goals was that you and I, we both know that WAF athletes are the true heroes of the sport, and how hard it is.
It's the hardest tournament.
Nightmare, And like, I was like, why only like handful of people are known, while there are so many hidden, stars there, and heroes, I should call. And then as you realize that more people get to know, people realizes that, wow, there are more people. The only problem I see, all these people, when you get to know them, they are very, I don't know, like, strong characters, you understand, strong personalities and everything, but not many of them are expressing themselves enough, like David Samusha. Like, most successful athletes, six matches, 6 wins in the world title, and then you don't see the guys sharing a photo, you don't see the guys sharing a training video or anything like. And I talked with him, and he says, we are not showmen. I said, you don't have to be showman.
No.
People need to know you, like, whatever you are. Like, look at Habib, look at McGregor. It's just like two totally different personalities. But some likes that one, some likes that one. I'm sure that people will love your humble personality and how you are. Just tell them who you are, what goals you have, how you view the life and everything. Just tell them how your daily life is. Just if we do this, then trust me, arm wrestling, we'll be going even twice faster.
It is. People identify with people. It's the simplest
thing. Yes, that's the most important. Look at Devon. Everybody knows about his life.
And Devon is like, you can love him, you can hate him, right? And that's the interest, right? You want to see him win and you want to see him lose, right? It's great on both ends.
Same as Muhammad Ali. Muhammad Ali, some didn't like him, some loved him, but nobody ignored him.
Yes.
So the same as Devon, you know. Either people want him to lose or they want him to win, you know. So they don't ignore him.
No, this is why we did those interviews. I remember you called me in about interviews on East vs West, and I said, okay, and I thought, I just want to tell the story. I want to introduce with the athlete. Right? If no one knows about you, this will be introduction to the world. Tell us about, right? And some people will like, oh, I really like, you know, how he speaks, or how he talks, or how he acts, something, or I don't like him, so I want to see him lose, right? So it's good, but with Samushi, it's the weirdest thing ever. And I'm like, I talk with him, I'm like, please talk, just give me long. Roman will translate. Let people know you better. Because then he's the best, right? And it's insane. The matches he pulled, all the matches are great, right? He said in an interview, he's like, I'm here. People paid to watch Armwrestling. I want to give them matches to watch. That's pretty much what he said.
Yeah, but it's good.
Yes.
Yeah, people needs to hear that.
To hear that.
Yeah, but people didn't know about this. If you ask him,
I asked him. It's on interview.
Yeah.
But not a lot of people watch that interview because they're like, hey, you know.
It's Samusha that probably didn't say anything.
He didn't say much. But last interviews we did, like Georgian guys talked a lot, and it's better. It's like I know everyone, so everyone's a little bit maybe more open with me, so it's also
that's why you are so important, because you know arm wrestling and you have been friends
almost everyone
both equally with the East and West, because you can also speak Russian, you can speak very good English, so you are just like, this is exactly East versus West, but it's in fact East and West, and then this is a bridge, and then you are very strong part of the bridge.
Yes, I'm holding it as much as I can.
Okay, let's go to King of the Table.
I just want to say East vs West, it's been a great year. Like the growth we experienced last 10 events, it's been amazing. Right? From one to seeing where we are, or even the last event was the best, the stage, the idea was great. Just let's move forward. So we have 6 matches. Okay, let's start with Nisa.
Yeah, I see that. I saw Alden's and Devon's opinions about this match, and they said that from arm wrestling point, Nisa is ahead, but generally Sarah is a very strong woman. I agree with that. I agree. Nisa is only 19 years old, and Nisa won Europeans in the youth and also in sub-junior some years ago, and this year took second at Europeans in the seniors. But I must admit that the category wasn't super strong. But this year at the WAF, at the youth category, she took third. But the thing is, first and second in the youth category was also the winners of the senior. The Uzbek girl and the Kazakh girl, you know. So the youth category was as hard as, Anyway, so I believe in Nisa. She's smart. She's very smart. She's gonna become doctor very soon. Oh. Yeah, in a few years. Yeah. Good. And so she's smart, and her genetic is good. And the important is that, like, no matter how much your coach knows about arm wrestling, it is important part is like how much you understand and can apply. You understand? So she's understanding very well, and she's applying very well. So I think from now on she will go even better and better, you know. But about her match, I believe she's gonna win. Of course, as a coach, I need to think that way. But we will see. Yeah, we will see. And when you ask her, you know, if she's gonna go after 4-0, if she wins or something, if she's gonna do something different, she will do exactly what her coach does.
I knew what I asked, and I was looking at you. And never we're gonna hear he's like flop wrist.
You never know.
You never know.
Yeah.
Okay, talking about flop wrists, Arif and Kalchenko.
What does that have to do with Arif and Kalchenko?
One of them is gonna lose their wrist.
Yeah, or they both will stay like this.
No, I think one of them is gonna lose their wrist.
Totally.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be like this. Yeah.
I don't know. I kind of think that I talked with Arif about his shape, and he has been training with Efe, and he tells me, you know, from the things I understand, Arif is favorite, and Arif is also he has been training on his endurance, yeah, and I don't know. I kind of think that Arif is stronger and more explosive. I don't know. I think Arif is gonna win.
Because I feel like good solid top rollers can do big damage to Kalchenko because he's so much hand. He holds opponents. And we can see like every round just goes more and more. So I think it's very, very dangerous. But he has that pressive.
Yeah, Arif also is the press and very deadly, you know.
I just don't see Arif losing the hand. I just don't see it yet.
No, Arif can still do the pressure with the wrist as well.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know, he's very strong. He doesn't use it a lot.
Doesn't need it much.
He doesn't. Yeah, but he can do it, and very strong. He can do it. Yeah, very strong. We will see.
I don't know, Leonidas and Larry. You know both of those guys?
Today I watch Michael's predictions. Michael Todd's predictions, and Michael says that Leonidas was in Florida. And he said that his right didn't look as good as his left.
Levels.
Yeah, and I was also told that when they pulled the left arm super match, Larry was doing bodybuilding and he was on very strict diet.
Yeah.
And so I kind of think it will be very close match because the left was very dominant way. Yeah. It will be very close match, but I think 51-49 for Larry. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not super knowledgeable about them because I don't think that they are like fully arm masters, you know.
Yeah.
So it is very, very hard.
It's good that strength athletes are coming, bringing attention. And Larry has done so much for arm wrestling.
The only reason I said this because I don't know much about them. Because they are doing some other stuff as well. So, and they are new. I still consider them new.
So it's hard to figure where they are.
Between
each other, right?
Which one progressed more since the last time?
Lars versus
Valera. Yeah, I kind of think that Lars' technique is bad for Valera because Valera big arm, open arm, and it is like you really need to be fast to take the center this way against a flop wrist pressure. And Lars just came here with a month training or something, and then he went to against and he beat him.
And he toppled
him as well. He beat him this way, that way, you know. So what I just tried to say that since then probably he has been more focusing on.
He said he pulled every day.
So what I'm just saying, if he doesn't have any injury or something, Valera is just no disrespect, but very new to the sport. You know, I know he's very, very strong. He has been training with Dennis and other guys, but like I think Lars is much more experienced, and I don't think that Valera has a training partner that pulls like Lars. I don't even know if he can counter that. You know, if he's caught on his brachioradialis, I don't think he can survive. The only thing he can do, if he's super powerful, he can just run through Lars, but it's not that easy thing to do.
Vitali and Hermes.
Vitali and Hermes, very good match.
Which in your mind, like, for you, which match is a little bit like brings you more interest? The main event, Gennady versus Devon, or
Lalatin versus Hermes.
We wanted to see for quite some time. Right?
Not only because of that, it is also like it is more predictable, you know, about Georgi and Devon. You know, like I can see with some differences. You know, we all know that especially early rounds will be very tough. I don't know if we can totally take Devon's risk. We will go there. But for this match, Lalatin and Hermes, as Nisa said that, you know, I that's my opinion as well, but I didn't really think that Nisa would give such an advanced opinion when he said risk. I think I said like, you couldn't know that. You probably meant arm, but but that's exactly what she said is the truth, you know, because you cannot do flop wrist when you lose your pronator. You cannot really do this. No. You need this, yeah. But Vitali has strong wrist, but Vitali's cupping is good mostly against. I don't see Vitali's wrist that has super dominant.
Yeah.
Pronator control. It's more like this.
More like this.
More to not to lose the wrist. But if the guy is a hook puller is coming in, of course he
perfect.
But so from other side we know that Hermes has incredible back pressure and strong pronator, and I know that after he lost against Devon, he has been training more about the risers, more about this area.
Yeah.
And so I kind of think that Laletin will not have the wrist control over his pronator. He may have the wrist control against Hermes' wrist, but I don't think he will be able to control Hermes' pronator. So Hermes will have here. But whenever Hermes goes like this, I also did a podcast with them, and Laletin is, of course, a super experienced guy, and he said that he's aware of that danger, and he said he has been training, and he said he's patient. And then we talked about his match against Alexander Getalo, like more than 10 minutes at the Malaysia Worlds in 2015. And so it is gonna go up to a point that Devon has stronger arms than Laletin, but in a top roll way, the joint lock of Vitali is not any less than Devon's. Devon went like this on the bracket, and then he was like this. Laletin can't even put his shoulder back, and then lock his So what I'm just saying, there is a possibility Hermes to top roll and beat Laletin. If he does that, I don't think it's gonna be a long match. I can see that like 30%, and then I can say that 20% Laletin to somehow dominate, maybe less than that Hermes. But in between that 50% or something even more, 60%, it will be more like a match in a equal wrist position. And I think that Laletin's wrist in a neutral position is, because he's also dropping his hand, is more handling pressure, while once Hermes goes like this, he's more likely bending back, you understand?
Yes. Yeah.
So it is totally up to the endurance of the athletes. Yeah. This is how I see it. May be Hermes beating, if you realize that Hermes beat Gennady in that way, Hermes beat Dave that way, and then he probably was beating Devon that way, but I think that all were on brachyradialis.
Yes. He catched it here.
Yeah.
It's not that he because when he initiates, he told me he said he loses the pronator, right? It's very hard to, when you jump, to keep this when Laletin would pull you back. So for him, it's easier to go B side and from there.
Yeah, but what I'm just saying that like, unlike past, Dave is pulling like this. Yes. And then Devon was pulling that way. And then if you remember, it was Gennady's first match that Gennady was only pulling his elbow back, remember that match? Yeah. So it is easier when somebody is driving elbow back, and then but what if Laletin just makes his
goes higher
and then lock his elbow, you understand, on the joint, you understand? So it is not the same thing,
No.
It's not the same thing, So that match can turn into a nightmare for Hermes if he thinks that flop is easy. But listen, you and I, we both know about arm wrestling. If you are so strong, you can dominate the guy. But if it is that close, I know that Laletin can, like, I kind of feel we're gonna witness something that, like one of those unforgettable matches.
I feel
like Dave
big
Sheffield
technical match and big war. It feels like if one of the guys doesn't just if someone dominates, like absolute dominates round 1, 2, I feel like that's how it's gonna go. But if it's like fighting for positions, they could exchange, right? It could turn into a, because both of those guys know how to make adjustments, right? And one guy, okay, this worked, and he tries, doesn't work now, so it's potential to be very, very big.
Yeah, but listen, it is almost impossible. Even those athletes themselves, they don't know what's going to happen because they don't know how strong. Even like they can't compare themselves. They know they are strong, but they don't know the other guy. So we all will find out. But we know the possibilities, but which one is going to happen, we will see at the table. But I'm almost 100% sure if that match goes like something close, like here, like we may see something that is one of the best matches in the history. I'm not saying maybe Hermes will dominate. Hermes to dominate Laletin is more possibility than Laletin to dominate Hermes. Not because of hand position, but because if he takes the risk, I don't think Laletin can resist, but we know that Hermes will resist. Laletin doesn't have the shoulder pressure, Hermes has. So Hermes needs to be careful. Hermes, if you realize that round three, when he first time stopped Levan, he started with the back pressure, and then he kept Levan's wrist flat, you understand, like straight. Yes. Yeah. And then he went inside and beat him. If you realize that there was a foul for Levan and the wrist start, Hermes wanted to do that right away, and he got flash pin. So he had to first stop the match with back pressure and then transition. Yeah. So he must not make mistakes. If he goes directly, he may have some kind of problem.
We talked about him yesterday. He said the same thing. He's like, I don't think I can go directly.
No. He's like, he may go there and then boom, and then when it is like vertical like this, you will be pushing his elbow. Yes. Yeah. The same that Tatachin did to Ibrahim. Round one, he was like this. He put Tad in a bad position, and I don't know if you realize, but later round when Ibrahim was going this way, he was like doing this so that the down pressure, the pressure was just the elbow.
Nowhere.
Yeah. Arm wrestling is beautiful. I wish that like everyone would understand. Then trust me, we would have like a few billion fans. Yeah.
It's so easy and so complicated and so interesting for us, and we hope for more. The main event, Devon vs. Gennady. This is for the world champion title, super heavyweight title is on the line.
Yeah.
Devon, did you brought the belt?
Yeah.
Yeah, because Devon had the belt sent back. He made a post in the chat, and I'm like, that would be so terrible. There's no belt. But
I think that he did that intentionally. He just didn't want to give the belt, So
he will come out with 2 belts now.
He already has 2 belts. Middleweight and
yeah.
Anyway, so if we go that match.
Did you see the practice footage?
No.
You haven't seen it?
They put it on YouTube?
No.
Oh, okay.
I saw it.
No, I asked Neil, he didn't give me.
Okay.
And you saw?
Yeah, Devon showed me.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
How does it look?
Depends on what you call dominated, right? Devon was defending. And
was Devon's shoulder below table?
No.
Oh, it was above?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. And
what was the
hand?
Georgi had the hand position and everything, like they.
And how was Devon's hand? Bent?
It was on the other side of the camera angle, so I didn't see it. But he said.
Who had the control? Georgi.
Georgi had the control.
Listen, okay, we need to talk about this with so many different factors. First, Devon had a super match with Hermes 5 days before.
Yes.
After that match, he pulled with me. He pulled with Brad Grundy.
Yeah.
And he pulled with after us. He pulled with Prudnik. Like he pulled probably 20-30 times.
Yeah.
And then he went to England.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then this happened. We know that Devon recovers fast, everything, that's true. And also, but Georgi wasn't the same Georgi of today.
No.
Georgi was probably, I can say easily 10-15% less than today. So when we talk about this one, and then when we know that it is 6-round super match, I kind of still think, listen, like Georgi with left arm, he did not have the same experience that he has with right arm with those long matches. Usually right arm competition is tougher, you understand? And then because of the advanced right arm competition, the long matches, battles and everything, this arm is more used to.
Yeah,
you understand?
Of course.
Yeah.
Conditioned.
So yeah. So what I'm just saying that you can say that the same for Devon. Yes, same for Devon. Yeah. But depends, who is gonna have the advantage. From what I understand, Georgi had the control. Control, yeah. So what I'm just saying, he may not gas out, as easy as people are thinking if he has that kind of control. Because the guy, just remember him with Zaur, remember him with Morozov. Okay, they say Zaur wasn't the same and Morozov lost weight and this, but I know once Georgi has the control, he is like a pitbull. He's not gonna leave you alone. Yeah. He's just gonna bleed you. Normally.
I heard the rumor he's been working on a press.
Yeah. Yeah. I kind of think that. Listen, when Devon's, to me, the most dangerous part is his riser and pronator. Not really his wrist, because his wrist is strong.
He doesn't even cup that much. He just he gets.
But what I'm just saying that I will tell you about, whenever your pronator and riser is so strong, it is nobody gets top roll like this. People gets like this. Yes. You understand? Like this. Yeah. Nobody is just going like this straight. You understand? Yeah. So because of his riser and pronator, his wrist is protected. You understand? Because when the guy going out, the guy is also missing your if he is going totally out and he is also here, so the guy losing here. If you remember when Hermes said come inside, and then when Devon came inside, Hermes took his wrist and brought here, and then he again survived. Yeah. So if Devon would just go try to hook Hermes would take his wrist. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But his riser and pronator.
Yeah, protect.
So what the point that I'm coming is that if Georgi goes fully outside, he will get where he wants, but he will be missing the point, which is Devon's riser. Yes. And so what he needs to do, he needs to go up, and then if he gets a little bit control, sometimes he needs to do a little bit supination and protect there and then go out again, and protect there and go out again. If he goes
gets
like
deeper on the wrist, deeper to eat that pronator.
But he needs to. If he does that directly, Devon also will take his wrist. So he needs to pull here. Yeah. But if he goes more he goes, more he will be missing, and he will burn out his hand.
Yes. Yeah.
So he needs to go find.
Do you think Georgi can do that?
Georgi's hand control is very good. If he is brave enough, he can try. I'm sure he has the ability. But listen, whatever you plan here may not work there, because it's all about the power. You come forward and they will hang you and then beat you.
Yeah.
So I still think that Devon is the favorite. And if Devon somehow dominates him, it is not gonna be in a fresh match. Mm-hmm. Fresh round. No way. Mm-hmm. No way there is any domination. Fresh round, Devon may even lose the rounds or rounds. Yeah. But will Devon lose 4 rounds?
Yeah.
Very unlikely. If Georgi can do that, I will learn something new about arm wrestling, and I will just say that Georgi, you are ready for Levon.
Yeah. But if Devon dominates from the round, he just does, and it's gone. Would that be?
It means that moment I will not think about that match. I will just call Levon. I said, hey, my friend, you are in trouble. You are in serious trouble. This is what I will do. If he can do that, yeah. Good. Also, I know Devon fans will get upset with me, but
let them get upset.
It is the weapon. If the weapon is equal, that round 1, Devon very hard. Very unlikely will do such thing that you just said. But if it starts like this, because I had my own experience as a ref, you know, I was trying to bring him down, he was going up, bring him down, going up, bring him down and coming up, you know. I said, just stay there, you know. We will see. But I'm telling you, I mean, if Georgi wins, we're gonna learn. Georgi is not someone to be underestimated. Yeah, but if Georgi wins, I will learn something new about arm wrestling. Beating Devon 4 rounds.
That will be very, very impressive.
Yeah.
And it's.
Does he have the potential? He has the potential, but I see him like winning round 1 this match, round 2 this match, round 3 this match, round 4 this match. The chances are getting slimmer. Yeah, it depends. If he dominates Devon, then who knows? But very hard. Yeah.
Well, very exciting event. The main event is very exciting. Makes our like. I will speak with Devon and then I'll speak with Georgi and I'll change my mind. I'm like, I feel like Georgi can do this. And
how does he look? How does Georgi look? Big?
Same as he was
in Istanbul.
Yeah, not much big. Devon always looks big. People think like he's not. He looks big all the time.
Yeah. But listen, on the camera he looks tall, skinny guy.
Yes.
But once, especially I don't know why, when he comes to the stage for competition, especially. Sleeves, and everything, you know. Yeah, I mean, it looks like mountain, you know.
Yes.
And he stayed with me like almost a week with Aaron, and then people said, "Oh, Engin's arms are bigger than Devon's and this and that." I mean, they don't know what they are talking about. The guy is just like a giant. Like we look like midget, you know, by him. You know, he's just like so big, you know, and big, strong, and people. I hope will learn. Please don't judge by the weights that they are lifting. Don't judge by the size. It is mostly around here. If you want to represent what is behind, if you are here strong, then 100% you will represent what is behind. If you are weak here, I mean, just imagine that, you know, if you are doing a rowing with dumbbell, if you hold a little bit this way from the balance and more pressure comes here, if it's not strong enough, it will fall down. You cannot even lift what you are lifting. So the hand is the one that controls everything. So just focus here, guys. Focus here.
Little training tips from Engin Terzi. December 9, live on pay-per-view. King of the Table 9. Link is in description. Don't miss it. See, he's ready.
Thank you.